Hi, my name's Glenn. This is Karen, my wife, and this is our bus. Hello, Glenn Denman here again, working on the bus again today, the 2002 MCI D4500, considered a workhorse. Anyway, so today I will be removing the ceiling. So it doesn't look like it'll be too bad of a project. Actually, this first panel here that's down, it actually fell down after I took the aluminum strips off. Oh, I see I still have an aluminum strip here. Anyway, after I took the aluminum strips off, and I came in the next day and it was just laying on the floor. So I don't think these would be too hard to remove. These sides may be just a little bit different, I'm not sure. So they're kind of tucked in behind the windows here. There's some rivets here, as you can see, some rivets, and I've got some wires kind of hanging out, and so I don't know how tight that is behind the windows there. It looks like it might just kind of pull right out of there. And that's also going to involve this air control for the wheelchair door. And so I'm not sure what that's going to entail, but either way, it's got to come down. And my plan is to do a spray foam insulation in here, and I'll drill small holes in the framework here and put foam inside the tubing as well. And then I'll need a thermal break between the tubing and the ceiling that I decide to put in. I haven't quite decided what to do there just yet. I've got some ideas on it, but I haven't decided. So that'll be the video for today, and hopefully it'll be informative. And I know it's going to be kind of fun because I like doing this kind of stuff. I like the demo part. The demo part doesn't cost money. Once I get all the demo finished, that's where the money starts coming in. I'll have to start buying materials to put things back. But that's kind of the fun part too, because that's where you get to plan things, and it kind of gets a little more exciting. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. So I decided just kind of give everybody an idea what the progress is here today. I've pulled all these panels off the ceiling down the middle, and it looks pretty good. Not too much rust. Only one spot is there some rust, and that's right here. Feels a little moist, the insulation does. We haven't gotten much rain, but anyway, something's obviously leaking. I don't think it's condensation. So, but for the most part, the rest of the ceiling is looking really, really good, really clean. So, anyway, so I'm going to finish taking these side panels out. The problem is with these side panels is it appears that there's only one rivet on each corner of each panel because you can't see any rivets in between. So, but as you can see here, there's a little edge of a rivet there, and then these rivets are showing. So for the most part, it looks like the rivets are buried behind the window trim. So the first ceiling panel that I took out that goes on the corner here, I had to take out the screws off the window trim to lift it out enough to get that panel out, because the rivets were kind of half buried, and that's when I discovered that the rivets are even there in the middle. So anyway, so it'll be a little bit of a job to get the rest of these ceiling panels down. I'll keep on working on it here and producing more video. So, but it looks like I'll be removing all of this window trim in order to accomplish that. So either way, it really doesn't matter. It's all part of the demolition. I want to get it down to a clean slate to where I can get it to the point of putting some things back in. One of the things also that I thought about was when I took these panels out, these ceiling panels out, it's kind of strange because this one here is actually fiberglass, but the rest of them are aluminum. So I don't know why that would be. Anyway, these are all aluminum. So I went ahead and numbered these and noted the direction that they came off, so that I can, if I want to, I could put those, I could go ahead and blow in a foam insulation up in here, and then I could put those panels back on, and those are thick enough to receive screws for maybe some plywood or whatever. Of course, I would put a thermal barrier in between those panels. If I did put them back up, I'd put a thermal barrier in between, so the whole ceiling would be slightly lowered with the thermal barrier there, after, of course, insulating the ceiling. And then that aluminum is thick enough to receive a ceiling finish material. So I haven't quite decided yet, but anyway, so I don't want to just toss them though and figure out later that I probably could have used them. So it's a lot of work converting a bus, and there's a lot of things to consider if you don't really have an exact plan just yet. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll keep making more video. Take care. Okay, so I thought I'd give everybody kind of a close-up look of what I accomplished today. I've taken all the ceiling panels down. This is all coming out pretty darn clean. I was concerned that there might be some rust, just a little bit that I found. It's pretty clean looking roof system. So this one here I still have yet to take down, but I've got all this electronic stuff hanging here that I need to figure out a place to put it. I'll have to build some kind of a box or something up in here, access panel for that stuff, and then I can take this panel down. So the access panel had a white panel on it, just like that over here, right here, and it looks like it accessed this connector here. I don't know if that's some kind of an antenna or something up on the roof. I haven't even been on the roof on this thing yet. Plus I found this conduit here that has a pull wire in it for pulling another wire up into the ceiling, and it actually comes out down at the bottom down here. There's the other end of it there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but anyway, but it's got the wire there, so it's kind of handy to have for getting something up into the ceiling or vice versa. So I don't know what I'll do with that just yet, but might be able to do something with it. So the only rust on the sides here that I was able to find is just this little bit of surface rust here. I mean, not much at all, a little bit up in here. You know, I'll clean that all out. I'm going to leave this fiberglass up here for now because it's getting to be winter time. If I want to work on this bus at all, I could probably put some kind of heat in here, and you know, I don't want to freeze my tail off out here. So I'll leave this fiberglass up there for now. When I get ready to put the foam in, I'll either have to do it in the spring or summer, or I'll have to heat the bus up to install it, because you have to have a certain temperature before you can put that stuff in. So anyway, a little bit of rust there, a few more places, but overall not too bad. This is probably the worst area right here that I can see, but it's just really just surface rust. I'll be able to clean that up and get up on the roof and see what's going on up there. This is all just oxidation, rust on the surface in that area, and then this area, and otherwise it's not too bad. I'm pretty pleased with it. Then on these windows, I had to take the screws out of at least the top and some even down the sides to pull it away enough so that I could get to those rivets that were behind the trim that held the ceiling panels in. For the most part, I was able to just take out a minimal number of screws, pull it back a little bit, get in there with the drill and drill out those rivets. Some of them I had to take out more. So in the meantime, I went ahead and just put a couple screws back, because I'll probably end up taking all of this trim out anyway at some point. So back here, I'll probably take this window completely out, or the trim completely out for now, so I can pull this kind of stuff out of here, see what I've got behind there. And then same thing on this side. Once I get that stuff out, and then I can kind of see how these windows are going to fit into the plan, or how they don't fit into the plan, depending on which way I go. So anyway, just another video for everybody to see on gutting the bus down to another level. Like I say, I really enjoy doing this. I enjoy doing the demolition part, but it's going to be fun getting into the actual build. I'm not sure when that's actually going to take place with winter coming on here, but in the meantime, it gives me something to think about, and we'll see how that goes. well, yeah, 2